I won't quit. I refuse to bow. I refuse to hide. I refuse to settle for less than what I know is inside me. Pain will not silence me. Failure will not define me. And the pressures of the world will not break me. I'm stronger than the worst day I've ever had. I am bolder than every fear, and I will stand when others fall. You see, life doesn't hand out trophies just for showing up. Life don't owe you anything. You've gotta go get it. You've gotta fight for it. You've gotta bleed for it. Every time someone says no, every time opportunity is denied, that's when you respond. We'll turn the nose into fuel. You weave every rejection into resolve. Because when you get knocked down, that's not the end. That's the invitation to rise with more force, with more heart, more hunger than ever before. You are in a battle, not just with your circumstances, but with your own mind. With the voices that tell you you're not good enough, or too late, or too weak. They scream to you in the dark, but you have to scream back louder. I will not be stopped. You have to stand when the body wants to rest. Keep pushing when the world wants you to give up. Discipline is born in the moments when you feel like quitting, but you don't. Perseverance is built when your dream is more powerful than your pain. Focus. You've got to lock in the distractions, the noise, the ease. That's how dreams die. Sleep is temporary, sacrifices forever. Are you willing to get up while others rest? Are you willing to give years when others give days? Are you willing to do what most won't so later you can do what most can't? If your why is big enough, every hour will show itself. Don't run from failure, welcome it. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a setup. Let your scars speak. Let your wounds remind you of where you've been. But don't let them become excuses. Don't let them become walls. Let those scars be your armor and let them scream, I've been through this and I'm still here. Surround yourself with those who demand your best, not those who applaud your limits. Cut off the voices that say it's impossible, because impossible is only a word. Impossible is fear's design, and fear is an illusion. You are capable of more than you believe. You were born to stretch beyond what feels safe. Comfort zones will kill greatness. You must choose to embrace the unknown. You must choose to do the extra, even when there's no one watching, even when there's no guarantee. You do it because you trust that you are worth it. You must fight for your time. Every day gives you 24 hours, no more, no less. How you use those hours determines whether you die with regret or legacy. You must guard your time like treasure. You must protect your peace. Say a no to people, to activities, to habits that don't serve your vision. Learn to delay gratification. Learn to suffer small now to celebrate later. Learn to live like no one else so that later you can live like no one else. When adversity comes, and it will come, you must be ready, not cower. Not complain, not blame. You own your life. You own your response. You own your dignity. Rise, fight harder, dig deeper. Refuse to become bitter. Allow the pain to refine you, not define you. And as you fight, remember this, success is not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than the person you were yesterday. This journey is you, V is you. Don't waste time comparing. Don't waste energy envying. Keep your eyes ahead. Keep pushing forward. Every day you either get better or you get worse. Choose to be better. Dream big, but act now. Vision without execution is hallucination. Plan, do, adjust, fight, persist. When others say wait, you start now. When others say not yet, you begin anyway. When the doors are locked, you knock harder. When people deny you, you persevere until someone says a yes, because you are one yes away. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful isn't intelligence, it's persistence. It's that refusal to quit when everything inside says stop. When the body says I can't, the spirit says watch me. You have to tap into that inner beast, that inner fire that refuses to be extinguished. You must protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Some people drain you, distract you, or doubt you. Cut them off. You don't need permission to evolve. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why you're grinding. You're doing it for your purpose, your future, your family, your legacy. Stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out. And hear me. There will be moments where you question everything. Moments where it feels like you're wasting your time. Moments where you're doing all the right things, but seeing no results. That's when most people quit. But not you, because you understand that growth happens in the unseen. That success is built in the dark before it's revealed in the light. You keep showing up because you know every step, every sacrifice, every silent grind is compounding into something powerful. You gotta master patience. Everyone wants quick results, but nothing great comes fast. Trees don't grow overnight. Diamonds aren't made in minutes. They're formed under pressure and over time. You're being shaped, not punished. You're being tested, not rejected. The process is preparing you for what you prayed for. You have to trust the grind, trust the pain, trust the delays. Everything is working for you, not against you. Sometimes doors don't open because you're not ready to walk through them. Sometimes people leave because they can't go where you're going. Sometimes the struggle stays because it's building something inside you that ease never could. You've got to live every day with intensity. Every sunrise is another chance to move closer to your destiny. You can't waste it. You can't sleep on it. You've got to attack the day. Get up with fire. Move with urgency. Work like someone is trying to take you someone is. There's always someone hungrier, someone chasing, someone grinding. Don't let them outwork you. Don't let them outlast you. When you feel tired, remember why you started. Remember the nights you prayed for this. Remember the tears you cried. Remember the people counting on you. Remember the dream that keeps you awake? That's your fuel, that's your fire, that's your why. And when your why is strong enough, no obstacle can stop you. Stop waiting for inspiration. Be your own motivation. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm built for this. Say it until you believe it. Speak life into your own dream. Speak strength into your own spirit. Because words are power, and the words you speak over yourself shape the reality you live in. You have to learn to celebrate progress, not perfection. You're not where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be either. Every small win counts. Every step forward matters. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about growing, evolving, improving, and refusing to stop. You have to be hungry. Not kind of hungry, starving. The kind of hunger that doesn't take no for an answer. The kind of hunger that wakes you up in the middle of the night with ideas, visions, goals. The kind of hunger that makes you sacrifice comfort for progress. Because when you're hungry, you find a way. When you're hungry, you move mountains. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. You have to go take it. You have to claim it. You have to own your life completely. Your actions, your choices, your attitude. You are responsible for where you are, and you are responsible for where you're going. The power is in your hands. So when you get knocked down, and you will get back up. When you fail, learn. When they doubt you, grind harder. When they leave you, stay focused. When the pain comes, push through. Because pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. And one day soon, the world will see what you've been fighting for. They'll see the fruits of your discipline. They'll see the strength behind your struggle. They'll see the light that never went out, no matter how dark it got. You will inspire others, not by what you said, but by what you survived. You will lead by example. You will prove that no storm lasts forever. You will show the world that when you refuse to stop, you become unstoppable. So keep fighting, keep believing, keep grinding, keep rising. Every breath is another chance to win. Every step is another opportunity to grow. You're not finished yet. Your story is still being written. Your best chapter is still ahead. Say it loud, say it with power. Say it until the world believes it too. I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. Because my purpose is greater than my pain. My faith is stronger than my fear. And my drive burns deeper than any doubt that dares to rise against me. Every time life has tried to break me, it has only built me. Every tear I've shed watered the ground for my growth. Every setback prepared the foundation for my comeback. You see, this journey is not about luck. It's about labor. It's about sacrifice, sweat, and the unshakable decision to keep going no matter how heavy the weight becomes. When I say I will not be stopped, I'm not speaking out of arrogance. I'm speaking out of awareness. I know what I've survived. I know what I've overcome. I know the nights I cried myself to sleep and still got up to fight the next morning. I know the pain that tried to silence me, but only made me louder. I know the storms that tried to drown me, but only taught me how to swim. You can't stop a person who refuses to quit. You can't stop a person who has already faced their worst day and came out standing. The truth is, most people never make it because they let pain dictate their pace. They let fear decide their future. They let opinions limit their potential. But not me. I don't let my emotions control my execution. I don't let setbacks change my standards. I don't let failure define my finish line. Because I know that the process is supposed to be hard. I know that the climb is supposed to burn. That's how you build strength. That's how you build endurance. That's how you earn your greatness. Every single day you are either moving closer to your dream or drifting further away. There is no middle ground. Every choice counts. Every decision adds up. Every hour is a brick being laid, either building your empire or building your excuses. The question is, which one are you building? You've got to live with intention. Don't wake up and just exist. Wake up and attack. Wake up and move with purpose. Wake up like the world owes you nothing, because it doesn't. You owe yourself the effort. You owe yourself the discipline. You owe yourself the version of you that gives everything they've got, even when no one's watching, even when no one believes. Because one day they'll see it. One day they'll understand why you sacrificed, why you worked when others played, why you stayed focused when others got distracted. And on that day, you won't need to say a word. Your results will speak for you. Your resilience will testify for you. Your success will be your speech. But to reach that day, you've got to keep pushing through the pain. You've got to keep climbing when the hill feels endless. You've got to keep believing when progress feels invisible. Because the moment you stop believing is the moment your dream starts dying. Faith is the fuel. It's what keeps the engine running when there's no applause, no spotlight, no validation. Faith whispers to keep going when everything else says to give up. You have to remember, your struggle has a purpose. Every challenge you face is preparing you for the blessing you asked for. You can't pray for strength and expect life to stay easy. You can't ask for greatness and avoid the grind. You can't desire success and skip the suffering that shapes. The pain is not punishment, it's preparation. It's proof that you're on the right path. And while you're on that path, you will be tested. You will face critics, doubters, and distractions. People will misunderstand you, underestimate you, and sometimes abandon you. But understand this, rejection is redirection. When people walk away, it's because they weren't meant to walk with you into your next chapter. Don't chase them. Don't beg them. Bless them, release them, and keep moving. Because the same people who left will one day say, I always knew you'd make it. You must protect your vision. Stop sharing big dreams with small minds. Stop expecting understanding from people who've never chased anything of their own. They won't get it. They can't. Because when you operate on a different frequency, when your life revolves around purpose, mediocrity becomes uncomfortable. You stop fitting in because you were never meant to. You were meant to lead. You were meant to set a standard. You were meant to build something that outlives you. That's why you can't stop. Because your purpose is bigger than you. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's depending on you. Somebody's praying for strength, and they'll find it through your story. Your perseverance will give them permission to believe again. Your endurance will remind them that pain has a purpose. So when you feel like quitting, remember, it's not just about you. Your fight is somebody's future. You gotta decide that every day you wake up, you will bring effort, you will bring focus, you will bring hunger. You will not waste this day. You will not waste your gift. You will not waste the air in your lungs by living beneath your potential. Because every second you spend doubting yourself is a second you could be building yourself. You have to demand more from yourself. You have to set the standard so high that comfort becomes your enemy. You have to want it so bad that nothing else satisfies you. Because the moment you settle, the dream starts dying. The dream doesn't die because of failure. It dies because of comfort. It dies because you stop growing, stop learning, stop pushing. So push, even when you're tired, especially when you're tired, that's when it counts. That's when champions are made. Everybody works when it's easy. Everybody's motivated when they're winning. But true warriors, they grind when they're broken. They show up when they're hurting. They keep fighting when every part of them screams to stop. Because they know that the pain of discipline is always better than the pain of regret. There will come a moment when you look back and realize that every hardship had a purpose. Every disappointment was direction. Every failure was foundation. It all built you. It all prepared you. Nothing was wasted. Every tear, every loss, every lonely night, it all led to this. And when that moment comes, you'll smile, not because it was easy, but because you made it. You endured what others couldn't. You stood when others sat down. You believed when others stopped dreaming. You kept moving when the world told you to quit. You'll smile because you'll know deep down you earned this. Don't just exist. Live with fire. Lie with passion. Live with purpose. Don't chase success. Chase significance. Leave something behind. Build something that will outlast your name. Impact lives. Uplift people. Be the example that it's possible to fall 1,000 times and still rise 1,001. And remember this. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by how you rise after them. You are not your failures. You are your fight. You are not your pain. You are your persistence. You are not your losses. You are your lessons. Everything you've been through has equipped you for this moment. You're not behind. You're being prepared. You're not forgotten. You're being refined. So stand tall. Speak power. Walk with confidence. You were not born to blend in. You were born to break through. The world needs your voice. The world needs your gift. The world needs your courage. You owe it to yourself to give everything you've got until your last breath, until your last heartbeat. Because one day when your time comes, when the lights go out and your name is remembered, people won't talk about how easy your life was. They'll talk about how hard you fought. They'll talk about how you never gave up. They'll talk about how you refused to be stopped. So keep going. Keep grinding. Keep believing, because as long as you have breath in your body, your story isn't over. You're still in the fight. You're still capable. You're still chosen. Say it again with everything inside you. I will not be stopped. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I will not be stopped. Not by fear, not by pain, not by doubt, not by failure, not by anything or anyone that tries to stand in my way. Because this is my life. This is my life. This is my purpose. This is my calling. And I refuse to live another day beneath what I know I was created to become. I've come too far to quit now. I've cried too many tears, fought too many battles, and survived too many storms to let go when the finish line is finally in sight. You see, I've learned that the greatest victories in life are born from the greatest struggles. The moments that nearly broke me were the same ones that built me. The nights that made me question everything were the same nights that taught me who I really was. When I say I will not be stopped, I'm not saying life won't try to stop me. I'm saying it already has. And it failed. I've been knocked down, pushed back, laughed at, doubted, and counted out. But every time I got back up stronger. Every time I fell, I rose with more purpose. Every time I lost, I learned something that made me wiser. You can't defeat someone who refuses to stay down. You can't break someone who's been broken before and still found a way to rebuild themselves. Pain taught me persistence. Failure taught me faith. Rejection taught me resilience. Every wound became wisdom. Every scar became strength. So when life comes at me now, I smile. Not because it's easy, but because I've already seen worse and survived it. You have to get to that place where you understand that what was meant to destroy you was actually designed to develop you. That everything that happened to you was preparation for the next level of your life. You see, too many people let their pain paralyze them, but the strong, the hungry, the chosen, let it propel them. They take that pain and they turn it into power. They use every ounce of frustration as fuel. Because greatness doesn't come from comfort, it comes from conflict. It comes from being tested, tried, and stretched beyond your limits. Every champion you admire has a story of struggle. Every success you envy was once built on sweat, failure, and doubt. Nobody wakes up great. They grind to become great. They sacrifice, they fall, they fail, and then they fight again. That's the difference. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the achievers. The question isn't whether life will hit you will. The question is, will you hit back? Will you rise again when everything inside you screams to stop? You've got to decide right now that quitting is no longer an option. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because once you've tasted the idea of your own potential, you can't go back to living small. Once you've glimpsed the power inside you, you can't keep pretending you're ordinary. You gotta chase that version of yourself relentlessly. The one who doesn't make excuses, who doesn't complain, who doesn't wait for luck. The one who wakes up every day ready to outwork, outlast, and outbelieve everyone else. Listen to me. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to do it for you. You have to make up your mind that it's all on you. That means you've got to get up even when you're tired. You got to stay focused even when you're frustrated. You got to keep pushing even when the world ignores you. You can't depend on motivation because motivation fades. You've got to depend on discipline. Discipline will carry you when motivation disappears. Discipline will get you up when your body says no. Discipline will make you work when your feelings tell you to stop. And when those voices in your head start whispering, you can't do this, you've got to speak louder, you've got to shout back, or watch me. When people tell you it's impossible, tell them, I don't believe in impossible. When life throws obstacles at you, you turn them into opportunities.